Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today, doing the what's next on Cruz or Isaac Cruz, whatever you want to call him, following his loss to Gervonta Tank Davis as they competed for the WBA regular championship on Sunday, December 5th on Showtime pay-per-view. Cruz actually gave a way better performance than most people were expecting in a fight that some people even thought he won, because he really was bringing the pressure and all that stuff. But Davis landed the cleaner, harder shots, and I think that pretty much is what spelled the difference in the scoring for the judges and everything. So I think, but it was a very close fight. Two judges had it 7 rounds to 5, and I think one judge had it 8 rounds to 4. So it was close, and Cruz really went out there against a true knockout artist in Gervonta Davis up to this point, and became only the second man to go the distance with Davis. So that was big, that was impressive, and now he's going to be pushing forward. But the thing is, he's with the PBC. So we're going to run through the top 10, but an ongoing theme you're going to see with Isaac Cruz is it's going to be tough for him to get guys in the ring. He says he's open to fighting anybody. I believe that to be true, but he's also with the PBC, and that's going to be tough for him to get fights. But let's run through the top 10 and see what could possibly be next for the now former world title challenger Isaac Cruz. We start with number 1, George Cambosos Jr. Cambosos, it would be a step back for him to fight Cruz anyways. Cruz is not one of his main options, so I don't see this fight happening next. I really don't think there's any chance of it. Number 2 right now is Teofimo Lopez. Now, Lopez has already made it clear that he's moving up to 140. It would be, really, it wouldn't make any sense. Plus, it's PBC working with Top Rank, so no chance. Number 3 is Vasily Lomanchenko. I don't think Loma would mind if Loma couldn't get what's his name in the ring, Cambosos next. If he can't get that fight, I think Loma's going to push for another top 10 guy, obviously, or a big fight. But and he's pretty much cleaned up the Top Rank guys. So I think he definitely is going to want to fight somebody at one of the other weights, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get one of those guys in the ring. So that's going to be the issue right there. So, I mean, Loma might consider a guy like Cruz, but can that kind of fight be made? And right now, I don't think it's likely, so I'm going to say no. Number 4 is the WBC champion, Devin Haney. I don't see this one either. Devin Haney's with Matchroom, Isaac Cruz with the Zone. Now, I don't think Haney would mind taking this fight to prove how much better he is than Davis against a guy like Isaac Cruz. But, again, the PBC would have to cross the street, and the fight would be on Devin Haney's terms with Matchroom, so I don't see that happening. Number 5 is a rematch with Tank Davis. Some people are calling for the rematch. Some people want to see a rematch. To be honest, if Tank Davis doesn't get George Cambosos in the ring, I wouldn't completely rule it out that it's a bad idea to take a rematch with Isaac Cruz. Maybe Davis can come out the second time and leave no doubt with a better performance, or perhaps knocking Cruz out. But I don't know. Right now, I don't know. I think there's a possibility of it, because there really isn't any other options between these two guys with fighting for the PBC. There's not a lot of options for them, but you never know. I mean, they both did put on a pretty damn good fight, so maybe a rematch is possible. Number 6 is Ryan Garcia. Not seeing it. Golden Boy working with the PBC, just not going to happen. No way. Number 7, I keep drawing a blank on my top 10 right around this area. I believe number 7, it's Joseph Diaz Jr. He's also with Golden Boy. They're not going to work with the PBC to make this fight, so no. Number 8 is Jorge Lenatas, another guy with Matchroom and DAZN, trying to move up. I can't say it's completely out of the question, but I doubt the two sides come together to make this fight. Number 9 is Javier Fortuna. Now, prior to Fortuna fighting his last 2 fights with Golden Boy, and coming to terms to fight those guys, he was a PBC guy, but I don't know if he switched over or what happened. If he could come back to the PBC, you know, for whatever reason, if he's a promotional free agent, I wouldn't be shocked if Fortuna and Cruz could come together for a fight. I think it's a crossroads fight. Two guys right at the back of the top 10. It makes sense, but I don't know if it's possible. And then Cruz is number 10, tied with Richard Comey, who I don't see a fight there possible. That's Top Rank and PBC working together. Not likely. And then Lee Selby is the other guy, which I'd love to see that fight. Not sure if the Selby camp would want to make it happen. But Isaac Cruz, you know, he does, if Davis is a possibility, a rematch with Davis. And then I also think another possibility is a showdown with possibly Rolando Romero, if Romero gets all his shit figured out with you know, all those sexual abuse of women scandal, which is multiple women. So not sure he's gonna get himself out of that fire in enough time to make this fight happen, but I would still like to see the fight. So that's it. That's the what's next on Isaac Cruz, the now former world title challenger. I hope you enjoyed this. True Boxing, you've been hit with the truth.